People love when you come back hard, come back stronger the next time. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. I don't know what that was. It was bogus. One of my biggest streams of my life. We were pounding the pavement. You could feel the energy. You could feel the vibes. I didn't hit one button. Had nothing to do with me. Next thing I look up, stream's over. I'm like, stream's over? What do you mean stream's over? Like, stream's over? Like, nah. I'll tweet this. We back. We back. Part 2, baby. We're back for part 2. We're not. I wasn't done yet. I have more stuff to go over. The ultimate goal is to own one full Bitcoin. Been there, done that. Dude, she's got CNBC people now. That's, crypto teen, man. She's doing her thing. October is my lucky month. I mean, I love October. Shout out to 8,124 people on Twitter. Greatly appreciate the Twitter love that we're getting every single day. And we're back with another stream here. This is the new stream. Part 2. We got 10 viewers back on Twitter. Twitter's blowing up. Shout out to my whole team, man. You guys are doing great. I love each and every one of you. The positive vibes are amazing. No one uses the word upset. No one brings up the past. Amazing group of people. Amazing group of people. Anyway, we're back in the pocket. Let's keep it moving. Bitcoin pumping hard. Hard. Look it. We did hit that measured move on the 1 second chart. Look it. We did it. So look, you can trade the 1 second with me all day long. This is crazy. Look, now you're in this channel. Dude, shapes are shapes, bro. They play out. Like, that was 78% chance that was going to bust out. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Did a little bit of a dip, dolphin dip, but it did exactly what it was supposed to do and hit the measured move. Look, if you take the measured move with the length of this pole, make it really sharp and precise, and bang, we hit the exact measured move on the 1 second chart. I could prove to you TA works just by sitting here all day long on the 1 second. I could blow your mind. The next move here is coming up, right? Bitcoin to about 20,250 now. Looks like we're about to head up to. Look, more liquidity. The short squeeze up to 20,500. And they're blasting through to the upside. I told you it's all about 19,003 and the weekly support and resistance. It's all about getting back up into the zone. All right? Man, we back. We are back. We'll never get back to the 900 viewers we had. I mean, someone just did something to us, man. The YouTube recommendations were picking me. They were picking me, and something happened. The algorithm didn't like it. Someone pressed the no button on me. You know they did, because it was running so smooth. I had one of the smoothest streams of my life, ever of my life. They're always trying to take you down. I'm telling you right now. I refuse. I don't let anything take me down. He can prove TA works, or you can start backtesting it all. It's like free info. I know. Perfect timing for the monthly close. DXY nose diving. That's right. Let's take a look at, now let's get into the world markets. That's where I was at when everything got a little crazy. I was about to get into the world markets. So let's take a look at this show. I have a list called The Show, and the show is really everything you need to survive in the world. Let's take a look at ES1. ES1 should be pumping hard, and so far it is getting the bit of a pump here on the 15-minute. We suggested that it would. I said, look, I'd like to see a breakout of this. You can see my white line. You can see my falling wedge. We did get the pump, but we're at resistance. Not really doing that great. Bitcoin's doing way better than the S&P when it comes to this. Now, the idea is we're in this tight channel, and I want to see this get tighter and tighter. Let me lower this trend line here, something like this. And I want to see this get tighter and tighter and make a move to the upside. You see what I'm saying? The measured move here is 3,700. All right? We got to get back above this POC to remain bullish. But honestly, Bitcoin may decouple. And I'll tell you why. There's a reason why I believe Bitcoin could decouple. And I'm going to explain it to you with my awesome diagrams, right? But we're going to break it down. Shout out to only 289 people here. Really? Of the 900 people, only 289 followed the stream back? I completely disagree with that statement. I completely disagree. Only 300 people came back to the live. I just know why wouldn't like 700 come on back? They're all looking for the stream. That was the money stream right now. Like there wasn't anything better to get. Man, they really they had the recommendations going for me. I was on Around the Blockchain yesterday. I was on my momentum move, man. Every time I get the momentum. I'm going to keep coming back, man. I'm going to force my way in the door, baby. I'm going to force my way in the door. So the idea is the pound is dropping horribly. So when currencies drop, people look for alternatives. Bitcoin is a great one. Bitcoin in 10 years has been up since 1 penny. So if you think about it, if you hold it for 10 more years, you should be pretty safe. So it's, I think, the safest asset. People think that government bonds and the yields are the safest asset. We talked about the yield going up, which means that less people want to get into the yield. If the yield's going up, that means the demand for the yield is going down. That means people are losing faith in the United States government. Yeah, shout out to everybody. No, I want to do is this the NFT guy that's DMing me? I want to work with you, man. For sure. Let's do it. Where's the energy, man? Where's the energy? Where are the vibes? 317 people, 177 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. So people are running into Bitcoin and they're running into the US dollar. My thing is they think the US dollar is strong because it's way stronger than the pound. If you go to GDP pound right now, you can see that the dollar is beating up on the pound horribly, right? So GDP USD, right? And I mean, it's coming back now, but it got pounded. Look at that. It got absolutely pounded to the ground. I mean, look at that. That's insanity. Right? It was at like $1.42. It came all the way down to a bean. Lost 40% of its worth since June. Yeah, Jesus, Louises. Like, how is that? Like, go and spend your money now. You can buy 40% more in London with your US dollar. And I'm just saying, if you see what's happening now, you can only imagine what's going to happen to Bitcoin. All right? Bitcoins will prevail and continue to pump through this to the upside. All right? We will go back to our 1 minute chart, which is already treacherous. Never mind the 1 second chart, right? And they're even trying to short squeeze people trading leverage here on the 1 minute. They don't want to give you anything, but this suggests it's going to continue to pump to the upside. And so this is how you follow these crazy squeezes. You open up the 7 minute and you track it. And these are really legit trades. Look, that was the one we put on the 1 second chart that broke out. Isn't that crazy? We were able to see that on the 1 second. Watch me become like a 1 second trader. I'm just a vicious guy on that 1 second chart. 20,170, 100, back above 20K. Beautiful move for Bitcoin, pumping on a Friday afternoon. You can't beat it. The cup and handle did break to the upside, even though we had the little dolphin dip right there, which kind of made me think that they were going to break us down. But we repositioned. I came back to the live. I stayed strong with my stochastics low, and I did call along. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Porter Rock. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Super chats, XRP, STG, Casper Network, PSL, ADA, and PBR. Wow, we have a lot. Dang. Mine was ADA. Someone got it. Thank you. Dolphin Dip Flipper. Lifer Vision Trading Bootcamp is stunning. Lifer's a calm, focused teacher and shares the years of experience. He teaches his TA style from A to Z, the foundation and the first step for every lifer. You wrote it so beautifully as if you were a publisher. Oh, wait. You are. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. I do teach class every single Tuesday. The first Tuesday of every single month, baby. And if this is what you want, jump on in. Get the knowledge. Get it. Lifer Vision Trading Bootcamp. Jump on in for 2.5 hours. It's the same course every single Tuesday. Some people take it twice. Some people take it 3 times. Some people watch it and then still take it again. I always add another little gem, another little idea. And I also go over Bitcoin kind of. I might talk about some things that I'm looking at. So it's a present day course that'll always be there for you. Every Tuesday, $99. But if you join the trading group today, it's only $60. So you get 40% off immediately, just like the British pound. 40% off. Oh my gosh. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Renier took it like 50 times. I'm not so much into TA. I'm just here because I really like you as a person. Hey, I like that too. I like that too, you know, and that's what I try to do on this channel. I try to differentiate myself from these average, and let's look at the charts, because I can't do that. I'm just too much of me. There's too much of me in everything I do. I just love people, and you know what? When you put yourself out there, everyone else connects with you, and they give a piece of them to you. So when you give a piece of yourself to others, you get a piece of them back. My relationships are strong. You know, when I talk with people, it's intense, but it means something, right? It means something. So Bitcoin's still making a beautiful flag here on the 1 minute chart. I could see it going all the way to 20,297. We still see mass amounts of liquidity. Nothing down here at all. Nothing down here at all. All right. So, wow. Unbelievable. This man is unstoppable. God bless you. Shout out to CSPR. You're the man, dude. God bless you and yours. So let's look at the super chats. First thing we got to look at is XRP. I'm going to go through every super chat. Sadly, some of the people probably may not be here. We got 400 people on the live stream, 230 likes. You know, we had 900 people on the live, 941 people. We were about to go to 1,100. We were about to have one of our biggest streams in history of our stream. I knew. And then I looked and I see it's gone. And you know what? I didn't get down. I said, it is what it is. You know what? God bless all the pain that happens to me. No, God bless every time you hit a roadblock. Say, thank you, dear Lord. And you're like, wait, what does he mean? What? Yes. Every time you picked up a weight, what did it do? Answer me. Every time you picked up a weight in the gym, what did it do? Somebody answer me. Every time you pick up a weight in the gym, what did it do? Hey, Sam, glad you're back. Can you look at ETH for short-term ranges? I missed that pump with Bitcoin. Thanks. I appreciate all you do. Makes me tired. Got lighter. Weighed you down. It made you stronger. See what Gabriel said? It made you stronger. Every time you pick up a weight at the gym, it makes you stronger. So that means every time you involve yourself in an obstacle, in resistance, that's resistance. You're putting resistance to your muscles, right? So let's take that equation into life. Right now, I got bashed off the live, right? That's resistance. That made me stronger. That was a blessing. Every single time you get thrown down a flight of stairs, every single time something doesn't work, every single time things aren't going their way, blessings. Because that's you picking up a weight, and that's you gaining strength. If life went easy for you, there'd be no resistance. How could you get stronger? If you never picked up a weight and you sat like this, how could you get stronger? You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. So please believe in what I teach and what I talk about. And every single day, add to your muscle, baby, whether it's a mental muscle, a soul muscle, a financial muscle. There's always something you can work on. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Man, we almost back to 500, baby. The timeless art of thinking trials into triumph. I love what he just said. The timeless art of turning trials into triumph. Every single time, I see no failure. All I see is feedback. So look, I gave you this cup and handle on XRP yesterday. I did, hands down. Posted it to the trading group and everything. Highly like it was going to make a bit of a move. It was looking good with the trial. Everything coming out. XRP making a bit of a move here. I like what I'm seeing for XRP. So what do I see now? Well, we're flagging out. And the 1 hour wants to make a bit of a move here. So flag out XRP. And altcoins like to follow Bitcoin, especially big ones with billion-dollar market caps. We call them blue chips. So to me, it's a bit of a slanted double bottom, touching the 200-day moving average. I see the 50 coming back up above, about to make a golden cross. I see more gains coming for XRP. It's about to break above a POC and make some damage to the upside. I see a massive gain coming for XRP. 1 hour wants to make a move. Watch this flag to the upside. It will continue. My trade's still open. It's up 10% since we got into it. There's no reason to close that trade, bouncing off in between the 0.5 and the 0.618 inside of this flag to the upside. We also saw this cup and handle that banged on them and hit the measured move and then went a little higher on a wick. So we're watching XRP here going to 15.66% gains. And if it continues all the way to the measured move, it should make 26% gains from here, which is a beautiful thing. If I see XRP in 60 cent region, I'm going to throw a gosh dang party. XRP at 60 cents. Remember when XRP front ran the bull run? It did. It was the first thing to start pumping last September into October of 20, not the last one, but remember it was this exact time too that XRP started to do it. We'll go back in time and take a look at that. Remember when XRP started the bull run? My goodness, it did. Shout out to the 267 likes, the 487. And again, at that point, we're up to like 1,000 likes because we got more likes and $11 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. Thank you so much for the love. So there's people watching the other stream right now still too, watching that pump for Bitcoin. They're like, what? Then they're going to see part 2 and they're going to be like, wait, there's another one? He had 2 streams? It does throw off the algo, but whatever. So I see a move of 16.33%. How fitting. 16.33% for XRP. Wait for the 50-minute to come on down, and it could dump you to the downside, and everything could change, and this could dump. Remember that. Just watch for this 50-minute to come on down. Make sure you stay inside the channel. The 1 hour does look like it does want to make a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for XRP. I like the moving averages. And, yeah. 4 hours a little spent right now, though, so that would be a scalp of the 1 hour time frame. Probably make some bearish divergence, and then you'd have to kind of see what else is happening. So remember, the 4 hours got some high risk to this trade. I'm putting that out there. And you do have a resistance that you couldn't get above 50 cents. So you could get resistance at 50 cents again. I want to see the break above the POC, which is 48 cents. 48 cents at 48.50. And then you get that, you're likely to head up to that 16.33%. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, we got to look at STG and Casper Network. Let's take a look at Stargate Finance. Stargate Finance on KuCoin. So I had it in this little flag, was hoping it could make a move to the upside, dump to the downside, did not make the move. All right. Tiny little scalp, though. So I see it in this bigger channel. See, I've been looking at it on the daily. And that's the time frame that I'm really been focused on it. And I see this kind of winded up move up and down. And we see this a lot. It goes up, makes a move, comes back up, and then it's like a heartbeat meter. That's what my man Billy McDonough has been looking at this exact type of, he's been studying these exact movements on the small cap gems and finding out they kind of move similarly if you can, but it, it takes like a couple weeks. You got to wrap his head around it. He wonders, when I do that, you do wonder if you're going crazy, but then you start seeing things. Identifying patterns is huge. So Stargate Finance is having an issue getting above this resistance here. It's got resistance at 55 cents. For some reason, it's unable to get above it, and it's rolling back over on the daily. We need the 4 hour to pump, which it is. It just got a little pump, and it could be, look, this could be a double bottom here. I mean, down, 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 down. You finally have a dual bottom, which could make a move, and then there's a falling wedge there that did break out today for some gains. That was like the little mini falling wedge you could play. But that's kind of Bitcoin in a nutshell too, right? Bitcoin's in the same pattern, right? The down and the upward movement. So it's following Bitcoin. It does have legs, but it looks like it's just getting to a resistance point. I'd like to see Stargate get above here, and then I'd play it from about 56 to about 65 cents. That would be a nice trade for me. Right now, it's struggling with this POC and resistance. It did get above that local POC now. I get it. I want to open it up. It's a good sign. And it does have big liquidity up here at 64 cents. Hold on to 64 is a chance. And it is a bit of a double bottom there. Just doesn't have all the bells and whistles. Okay. No, this is me. 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 The devil has so many people consumed, my love. You know why. The devil has so many people consumed. Like, I've never done anything but be nice to people. Why are people attacking me and swearing at me? Why? Like, I can't take it. It's been day after day lately, just consistently.
Why are you talking to them? You're not.
So block this person from my life.
This person, yeah, I thought this person.
You know what I'm saying? So block this person from my life, please. I can't take.
Yeah,
He's emotionally just trying to destroy my life. Like he's a. I don't know what he's doing, man. But I don't spread hate or anything of any type. I love all walks of life, man. Like, you're in such a weird place, man. May God bless you, bro. Yo, the devil is coming so hard at my soul, trying to drag me into negative messes. It just, I will refuse to let it happen. I refuse. I stay highly, highly elevated with high frequency. I refuse to let it happen. People that are low frequency cannot speak to me. They can't. They can't. They are removed. Sorry you have to deal with people like that. Yeah, it's crazy. For the internet outage protection, you need SD-WAN. That you have more than one internet circuit. Like one could be fiber and one cable as a backup. Could even have a third connection that's cellular. Thank you. My team is blocking anyone that swears at me. If you write a profanity at me, you will be just removed, man. Like, I never did that to you. Never swore at you in my life. Why would you do that to me? The craziest thing is I'm a multimillionaire. If you saw me in the street years from now, you'd probably want to be my friend. 3-4 years from now, you're going to see me in a restaurant and you're going to be like, oh, that's the dude I alienated from my life by being full of hate. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird, man. Like, you could have had me as a best friend. Like, you had a millionaire friend and you decided to, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what people do. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. All right. Jesus Louises. 500 people on the live, 300 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? No, you watch someone who had 100 subscribers in a year and a half go to 35,000, get on one of the biggest channels in crypto, and become known around the country, and the world. People know me around the world. And that was a fast transition for me. And life has gone fast. And honestly, it's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm very thankful. I don't want it to stop. I'm blessed. But I will let you all know that that's not an easy transition in life to go through. And that would affect any human being drastically, you know? So, Fly starting to break out there. Lula starting to make a bit of a move here to the upside. Already up a little bit for Fly. We already captured 12%. I mean, I already made 12% right now. Like, had you watched the channel for free, it's just insanity. And this is what people need to be focused on. Not swearing at people, not all upset, not in their people need to be happy, full of light, love, and happiness. You know what I'm saying? But when you lash out on the whole world, like people, you can't be in a community when you lash out at everyone in the community. Like, you can't lash out at admins. You can't lash out at the whole world and expect to be in a community. That's not community. That's not how a community is, you know? So, shout out to Jamie. Yeah. So look at this. I mean, 12.99%, right? And that just happened right now on the 7-minute chart since I put this out. It was up a little bit. Let's say, actually, it was up a little bit when I put it out. It was breaking out. So 8% gains right there alone like that. I just taught you and showed you how 8% gains are made like that. I haven't seen channels do that. I always see them say, oh, this is going to happen. That's going to do this. I never see them actually produce gains during the show. I do it almost every single day. I can't say every single day, but I'd say 60, 70 times a month. All right. Dear Lord, protect me from all negative energies in my life. Protect me from anyone who's using profanity at me. Please keep me whole, safe, and okay. Thank you. Amen. And you know what? Everything will be good now. Where's the stop loss for XRP, please? I will never tell you where to put your stop loss. You got to figure that out on your own. Come on, man. I'm not going to tell you where to buy or sell, what to do. That's nothing to do with me. Where I personally would put a stop loss is I would put support or resistance. It's simple. Learn support and resistance, and you'll know where to put your stop loss. All right? I would use... See, the thing is, you're bringing this high volume node, you're likely to drop back down to 42, right? If you know, so you got this one place right here. Bounce, 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 bounce. So I would go either there or there. Under 44 or under 46. That's what I would do. But I can't, I'll never tell you what to do. That's what I would do. Blockchain party, baby. My dad is high functioning autism. You should get tested. All the signs are there. Better to know you have it. Nothing shameful about it. You just process emotions differently than some. No, I may be on the cusp. Hey Sam, I'm a beginner still with 4 months learning the game and have yet to place a trade. I chart and put measured moves. They go my way. Any tips? And they go my way. Hey Sam, I'm a beginner still with 4 months learning the game and have yet to place a trade. I chart and put measured moves and they go my way. Any tips? I mean, I would start with small amounts of money. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. When I did it, I started with small amounts of money and paper traded those ideas. Paper trade an account with $10. See if you can turn $10 into 100. I love what you do. In the 2 weeks of watching you, I fixed so many mistakes joining your community tonight. Thank you so much for saying that, man. And that's the key. That's the goal, is to help you and yours, right? Get into the game with little trades. Exactly. Just start small, just like everything in life, right? All right. Now, there was a bunch of super chats. Did Dave Kendall come back? Did we lose Dave? Dave was doing the super chats, and he had them all so well done. I came here for myself, but now I'm staying for everyone else. It's about helping others. You have so many positive people backing you. Don't let a couple losers distract you from the path. Exactly. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Fiber cable is the way to go. I got fiber right now. I am running fiber. I made sure I'm running fiber. You have to understand, I was not going to play games with not running fiber. Shout out to the 569 people on the live, 344 likes, $31 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. Hey, Sam, I'm a beginner still. Okay, I like that. And then Kickster THG, MKD, thank you so much for the love. Dude, why do you talk like that young YouTuber crazy about Dogecoin? Hope it holds, baby. That's a negative comment. And I remove negative comments, man. Canada is giving all the love. I mean, you Canadians are the best. His room is all lit up. No way, David Kendall is here, and he's elite. There he is, David. Casper Network. All right, let me grab that. Thank you, David. What I do is I copy paste these into another chat somewhere. So I just have them. Okay, Casper Network. So let's look at Casper. I got to finish the super chats that were asked of me. That's, you got to do what you say you're going to do. All right? In every aspect in life. So Casper, I thought we'd make a big move here. I had it in this tight channel. Let's see why it didn't play out. Was our high risk on a 4 hour? What was I going after there? Yeah, the 4 hour was a little high there. See, it wasn't perfect. It did get a little low, but not till we dropped. So I was playing against this 4 hour kind of pushing up. Let's take a look at our daily. Our daily was also in a pretty high place, see? So I was probably trying to scalp in a smaller time frame, knowing that there was high risk on that daily, okay? You kind of get this shoulder, head, and shoulder vibe, but it's messy. It's not perfect. You get this bigger channel. What I like about it is it's new, right? So it could make a big move here. So it came up, it was about 3 cents. It's now, it's about 4 cents. It's now 3 cents, which ain't too bad considering the lows. It's got a really strong resistance at 2.7 that it bounced from. And even this is a smaller channel, you see? Does look all right. Daily is flipping to the upside. I like what I'm seeing on the daily. 22 is a little high compared to a lot of coins. 4 hours pushing down could flip on you, but it is pushing down. Whatever Bitcoin does too is affecting the markets. You have to remember that. You're getting tight in a channel. I like this project. Does it have something to do? Hold on. I want to deep dive this thing. I just have so many negative people in my life. Can you not be one of them? You know what I mean? Definitely are a whiner, man, who brings up the past, for sure. I've gone through hundreds of people, man. You're doing something I've seen many people do. Many, many times in my life, bro. I'm a people person, dude. I've been through thousands of more people than you have in your life. Fucking excuse, sorry. Forgetting about it. So look, tight channel here, CSPR, getting all the way up here to 3718. All right, 3718. Just wasting my time, man. Look, once it gets about that POC, it's gonna fly. So you got a good move here, and if it doesn't and it dwindles, then just leave it alone. So, and you don't have to risk a lot. And in my opinion, I don't have to risk a lot. The risk is not heavy. 5%, you know. I think go like a 10% stop. But let's see if it's worth it. And that's why you have to trade proper risk management. Okay. 26%, 2.63. Yeah, you got to go a little. Yeah, you got to be like right around there. Yeah, it's got it. It's got it. I'd like to be below that wick, but there's a chance this does make bacon on the beach, for sure. Casper Labs is on my radar if it gets above the POC. All right, for a nice little scalp. I keep reading about the project. The project's been in my head a little bit. Let me take a look. I just have so many negative people in my life. Could you not be one of them? It's a good way to end a relationship. Casper 02935, right? The future proof of blockchain. Yeah, we keep going over this. Interesting. And Tim Draper likes it too, which honestly, the fact that they got Tim Draper, if they didn't just snipe that, and that's a real statement, I don't know if that can be verified, but dude, I mean, it's interesting. Let's look at the market cap is 176 million. It's working. All right. QuantStamp has audited it already. QuantStamp, that's pretty interesting. Circulating supply is only 11. Is that right? Wow. Only 11 billion? That's not bad. Fully diluted market cap, $328 million. Okay. That's if all the coins were gone right now, right? At this price. I believe that's what it says. That's the diluted market cap. Took a massive, okay. Look, took that nasty dump down there. So this is on another exchange. So KuCoin's just hiding it, but it took a massive dump. I like Casper Labs right here on KuCoin. And I believe it will make the 26% without hitting the stop loss based on the probabilities at hand. I have a strong conviction that that trade will play out, but anything is possible. I like the tech behind it. They're starting to move. Tight price action, right? $4 could dump on you, though. It's just spending so much time on this one little trade, right? I think it'll pop, but I'm not going to post it to the group. I think there's better out there. Yeah. My humble opinion. Okay, what's the next one here? We have PSL. Yeah, Pastel. Let's take a look at what happened to Pastel. Wanted to make a move. Dipped out of the pattern. Has not hit a stop loss yet. It is still getting tighter in the zone. See this? It's still getting tighter in the zone. So what we're seeing here is this flag breaking out. Only a matter of time, in my opinion. And again, you're dealing with a very, kind of almost a giant double bottom too. Last time we played this, we took it for massive gains. So Pastel hit for big, big gains. Could it do it again? Again, I wouldn't put a 44% stop loss. That's ridiculous. It's high risk because you really don't have a lot of places to hide your stop loss. What you're going to do is you're going to go left here. You're going to know that your last line is right around there. And you're going to make lines right here because you're going to have to see these areas of support and resistance. So key whether these areas are our movement areas or not So you want to see if you can get a bounce here off PSL. So now when I zoom back in, or zoom back out, sorry, and I take a look, I can get a general area of what's happening in the chart, right? And now I can see, okay, I don't want to move that, but I could be like, okay, stop loss area could be right there, 14%. And that's a huge, that's 17% risk reward ratio. I mean, that's huge if you get it. Now I would take profits here, probably right there and there too. And then maybe let one more bag ride because you never know if you're going to get that high. But PSL is on the radar. We've been watching it very, very closely. It's high risk because it could drop out. All right. It's getting overbought on the 2-hour time frame. 4-hour has legs. Daily's very oversold, but it could dump from there. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame. The 1 hour is getting overbought and 8 is not able to get above the channel. So we're hitting resistance. We got to see it hit back above this and boom. So you could play the retest of this POC, but it's getting overbought at the POC, which, you know, gives me indecision vibes. 4-hour looks great. End of the day, you can almost say it's in this falling wedge. See that? That's a falling wedge, but it's a weird one. There is some divergence here because that's flat. Well, that's sharp down. Kind of already got the pump today, in my humble opinion. You're kind of chasing, you know? So I'd wait for a continuation flag above the POC on the 1-hour time frame. I just figured it out, yeah. I wait for this to pump and then like make some type of flag in this area before I think about it again for PSL. Let's take a look at Cardano, one of my favorite coins in the game. I absolutely love Cardano. It's the best. So look at Cardano, right? Boom. Boom. And see, we're getting very, very tight for Cardano into a tight zone. Look at this. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Are we going to triple bottom for Cardano? You see that? I mean, you bottomed. Getting so low here at the 40-cent region. My goodness. You know, starting to form a bit of a bowl. And to me, this is the daily. The daily wants to rip. So honestly, I trade the daily. And at the end of the day, it's kind of a cup and handle because this is a cup. There's your handle. Triple bottom to the upside. You got to get above this POC. Once you do, you're going to fly, and you're very close to it. High risk because you got no, you don't have a lot of support anywhere else. 38 cents is really all you got. So it kind of pushes you to risk a 10% stop loss. It's tough. If Bitcoin dumps, this is going to dump too. But you know what? I would trade ADA BTC. Why is that? Because Bitcoin's a little higher on the daily right now. And so the BTC pair, I believe, is going to play out pretty well. I believe ADA BTC is going to be a pretty good play. So I do see Cardano making a 24% gain back to this resistance at about 53 cents based on the daily chart. Let's take a look at our 4-hour chart. It's spent, though. And the reason I say that is I've seen pumps out of here, but look, enter a trade when the 4 hour is getting above the dotted line and see, like right near there, find a little bit of a pump, but eventually it was overbought. Just not my sweet spot. It's not my favorite place to open up a trade and get ready to go, you know. I almost want to open it and suggest that maybe we're at the top of the channel and Cardano may come down one more time for that double bottom. So like may come down right here and then we're going to get this and this. So to me, the Cardano's got to come down a little bit more, possibly to 41.5 cents. But I do see the bigger picture, which is the daily time frame moving to the upside. All right. That's what I see happening for Cardano. Shout out to 564 people, 379 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers, considering I came all the way back into another stream, got bashed and banged out, had to deal with so many interesting people in my life? Okay, so, period. So let's take a look at PBR, FLUX, and ETH. So PBR, Poker Bridge. I mean, you want to play this giant double bottom. To me, it's just high risk, low cap gem. Hoping it can get a bit of a move. 4 hours a little too high. I don't really even want to deep dive this because this is just like, it's almost like gambling. Like, see if it can move, like you're trying to, with a tiny, tiny low cap gem, see if it can make a bit of a hit. The daily is overbought. I'd watch out for this. I wouldn't go near this. I don't really feel like finishing this. I'm sorry. But when I do that, take that as, So I'm looking at Flux in this bit of a cup and handle here. See, I've been watching Flux for a while now on the daily chart. It's getting tight. And there's the 618 right there, approaching the Fibonacci golden pocket. So I've been watching this very, very closely, and I could see Flux making some serious gains. It also has a hidden bullish divergence forming, which is very, very significant. I could see Flux break all the way back up to 194 for some massive gains. So watch Flux closely. May get sucked all the way down to one of these high volume nodes, which is a 706 Fibonacci area. And then I could see it getting back up to here to the zone, right? Then I got this dude. Like, yo, this is too much. It's too much. It's too much. It really is. Like, I'm going to need I need a vacation. And I talk about ETH Bitcoin. I've been going over this ETH Bitcoin trade every single day, ETH BTC. All right. I do it on, I think I do it on the Binance chart. But you could trade it on KuCoin too. It's the same chart. But I'm just watching this inverted head and shoulder for ETH Bitcoin. And I'm watching this falling wedge break to the upside here. The measured move is about 38% gains coming, right? So you got a falling wedge that could break out. I've been watching this. This daily is pushing up. I wouldn't be surprised if this got a bit of a move. ETH, BTC. And then you asked about Ethereum on its own. So Ethereum, I also found out in this inverted head and shoulder. So far, it's kind of still in a right shoulder, right? That could break to the upside. I'm going to delete the head, right? Boom. Boom. And I'm going to make this kind of flag here. I mean, that's a slanted cup and handle, and you're holding a flag. However, I don't like how high the daily went, and it didn't get above resistance. It's not a good thing. You have to remember, when stochastics push you up and you don't break a previous high, it's not a good sign. See? Like, you came all the way back up on the daily to just go sideways? It's not a good zone. That doesn't look good. Doesn't bode well for Ethereum. Honestly, that's a bear flag that, to me, wants to break to the downside. Almost to look like we have two channels. We had a top channel, and we have a middle channel here. And you can see we're hitting the middle channel, not able to get above. We have a POC right there, but if you can't break that, looks like Ethereum's going to head back down to 1,070, which is really strange. Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. Still about overcooked too. So Ethereum, resistance. Ethereum did not have the massive move Bitcoin had today. Honestly, if you flip it upside down, Ethereum also looks like a head and shoulder. Like, that's a shoulder, a head. It looks like it's making a head and shoulder pattern to the downside. So you got a shoulder, you got a head, and you got a right shoulder. It looks like it could dump on you. So I'm wary of Ethereum right now. Doesn't look that strong. Fine, the 1 hour wants to push you. If the 1 hour pumps, then you got to see if you can get back above resistance for now. You got heavy resistance for Ethereum at 13,090, 1,400. So you can't break above 1,400. I would short Ethereum back down to about 1,180. That's my humble opinion. Let me get back into the chat. How's everybody doing? Thank you for the 400 likes, the 556 people on the live. I greatly appreciate you all coming back in. Thank you so much. How often do you use Bollinger Bands? You've taught me a lot about RSI, but what MAs do you use? BMA. You could use Bollinger Bands, but I just use the 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200 SMA all together in conjunction, When you join the 99 trading group, you get the beginner's course for $60. All right? When you join the 99, you get the beginner's course for $60. All right? Remember that. So, and remember, whatever negativity you're in, it's yours. Just remember that. If you're filled of negativity right now, it consumes you. That is your negativity. It's nobody else's. You can't blame anyone else for how you feel. Remember that. When you become a fully mature person in control of your life, you can never blame anyone else for how you feel. You're always in control. Remember that. No one can make you do anything. The second you say something's making you do something, you're basically saying that you lack control. And you do not. You move your hand. You move your eye. You move your thoughts. You have it all. And that's how it is. All right? So Thank you for all the lifer community. I've learned so much and made so much money since I've joined and want to pay it forward. Much respect for you. Thank you for the $49.99 super chat that I see you try to send. And hey, I feel it. It may not send, but I feel it. Thank you so much. All legs, no torso. You're the best. May God bless you and your life. Would watch ERN here yet, but I just talked about that too in a way. And bang, 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 man. That's David. He's getting into the elite. Okay. I feel blessed. I feel blessed to never leave the group I joined. I never had to leave a trading group. I got to stay in it until forever. I never joined a group that didn't want me to stay in it. Tribe did fly on a wick, but I've been watching this cup and handle for Tribe. It's just taking too long, too low liquidity. All right. All right, everyone, I'm out here for the day. Thank you so much for being here. We'll take a look at Bitcoin before we jump on out for the day for my man, Porter Rock. Right? Get rid of all my crazy drawings. And look, we did pump all the way again and then took a dump. All the way back in a pump. It's a pump and dump again. A pump and dump. Look at that. They grabbed the liquidity. They brought us right back down. Now, see the 1 hour curving there? Getting a bearish curve too. But that's okay. That's the 19,800 resistance. That's fine. 20,000 resistance. We got resisted. Now we got resistance here at 20K. So look, I'm going to rebuild all this. All right. I really am. It's too much. Let's rework the whole chart. Let's see exactly what we got going on now. All right. All right. So far, a bit of a double bottom falling wedge. This is a falling wedge that could break to the upside. Daily pointing up, but can't get through. I keep talking about, see this POC here? You can't get above that, you're going to struggle, right? So the daily divergence played out. We couldn't get above this POC. You get above this POC, the whole thing's going to change. That's a big deal. We'll easily get right up to about 21,005 very fast because we'll move to the next liquidity zone. Okay? So that's our big picture right now is this falling wedge. Really nothing else we should focus on. And then we have our bottom resistance, our bottom support, and our resistance that we're hitting, which is 20,000. We actually wicked pretty far today, but we have 20,300 resistance. Can even bring it a little lower. It's right there, about 20,100 resistance. Okay? We look at our 4 hour time frame, and you're cooked too. It's not a good sign. You're looking for some bullish or bearish divergence. You don't have any, but I do have to say, I mean, this is the pattern, right? And you didn't break through. So you're looking at a break back to the bottom here, somewhere into this channel, my humble opinion. Take a look at the 1 hour time frame. It's still pushing up, but it has resistance. And the 50-minute got canned too. So at the end of the day, you couldn't break back above the resistance. There's strong resistance right there, and then you had weak right there. So look, resistance. So yeah, so 20,000, and then you broke 19,008, which was kind of lame. So I'm cool as long as Bitcoin doesn't break this POC at 19,090, which I've said many, many times. I'm cool. That's fine. So come on down, maybe bounce on this bottom channel here. So I'm bearish right now till we come on down. All right. You got spent on the 15 and the 1 hour time frame. I look for Bitcoin to come down and test this POC at 19,090. It breaks it, I would continue the short. If it holds there, I would open up a long. And that's going to be your key area to watch. And that's, to me, that's it. Yeah. That's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell for today. We broke out of the shoulder, inverted head and shoulder to the upside. All you had to do was know how to play an inverted and take profits when you hit the target. That was it. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder to the upside. Simply made, simply put. It's kind of crazy. The simpler you keep it, you can get away with even with all their movement. You know what I mean? And I keep telling everyone, if you make $3 a day, oh my God, $171,000 after $100. It's crazy. By day 252, 12 months. Why does it say 12 months? 6 months, 125, 3,900. But wow, it starts to compound. Start making 120 a day within 6 months after making $3 a day in the first day. It's just insane how it works. It's a lot harder than it looks to make 3% a day every single day. All right. I've made hundreds and hundreds of percents. I've made like 30,000% in 6 months. Then I've gone 2 or 3 weeks without a trade. So like I've never been able to 3% every single day. I've never done that. I actually should start that. I should take $100, go for 3% every single day. It's a lot harder than you realize. It takes a lot of time, and you got to be really precise, and you got to go for the best trade only. And you may not win that day too. That's if you win every single day. What about the days you don't win? So, you know, it looks a lot easier than it looks. But I just want to let people know that don't get down when you don't have a lot of money. Just learn a skill regardless. Don't give yourself reasons not to learn a skill. Always learn the skill. Okay? And shout out to the 33, man. My number 33, always there for me. 433 likes, 3362 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. and I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. for Bitcoin in the monthly candle close. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Have a great day. Be safe. Live in love, live with God, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Everything will be great as long as you stay positive. You create the positivity in your life. You create the love, you know? If you want to swear at someone right now, you're swearing at yourself. Remember that. The first person you hurt when you're negative is yourself. I love you all. Have a great day.